Hi everyone, this is Gillian again. I'm just wanting to talk a wee bit about, how I'm feeling before I go into surgery tomorrow. So on one hand, I'm really feeling very vulnerable, and there's no denying that. But on the other hand, I've been so overwhelmed in the best way by people reaching out with kindness, support, prayers, and even financial help. It's already made like a really big difference to our family as we prepare for this next chapter. I had this feeling that I'd come out of this experience more than I went in with, and I don't mean physically, but I mean emotionally, spiritually. There's something incredibly powerful about being open to receive when you're in a vulnerable place. It's like it's a strange contradiction almost, and I've gained a lot of insight and connection and even like joy. I don't see joy as an emotion. I see it more as a frame of mind where I can really just know that that I'm being held. And so a few weeks ago, I found myself just thinking about being vulnerable, and came up with a phrase that was like just that I felt this joyful vulnerability, basically. It's that's really what sums it up, really. So when I first got the call to come in, like, to the hospital, they said to me, "Oh, you've got an hour and a half. Like, please come in an hour and a half and bring someone with you." Well, I just burst into tears because I knew that it was absolutely something like serious, and of course it was a diagnosis, but I just felt quite prepared beforehand, because I'd written a lot down just that day about how thankful I was about just lots of things that have happened in my life that have been really good, and that's what was like sort of in my mind, and so I just knew that it wasn't going to, I wasn't going to spiral down with this news, and that I could just really focus on what I needed to do to prepare, and to prepare my family as best I could, and to just be in a situation where I'm the one who's having to be supported, rather than being the one who's looking after my family, looking after loved ones who aren't well, so I'm not doing this alone. Like, we don't have to do anything like this alone. It's really important to reach out, and I've got this beautiful cross section of people in my life, friends from the north, my London friends, friends and family in Northern Ireland, who've reached out and really, really shown how much they care, and that they've just been and they've been really like have my back, basically. And honestly, I think that's how it should be when we go through something hard, like anything difficult. We don't need to be in isolation, and I'm also really grateful for technology too, because it's enabled me to, like, I suppose, more quickly receive support, like, to go into this, and that's been really incredible, and I'm just focusing on tonight at the minute, and then tomorrow I'll focus on tomorrow, and try to keep things within the day, and just be grateful for each day, not worry about tomorrow. So the gratitude list just carries on. So this isn't goodbye, it's like, of course it isn't. Like, it's just like this is just what's going to happen the next chapter, and because I just believe this is more than a challenge. It's a journey, and that's and it's I just feel like blessed within it. So thanks really very much for walking with me in this. And I know this is a very reflective live video, and it's not anything to do with what I do as a designer. It's just more heartfelt and talking about where I'm at. And so, but thank you so much again for just being like on the receiving end of this video and listening, and because it's more than just like me just talking to people who've bought lampshades from me. I'm talking because I think it's important to air like struggles at times, and just in a strange way, this circumstance has made me really think about my priorities, and the fact that I really want to just be able to carry on doing what I really enjoy and love, and that will be to get back to my creativity as soon as possible, as soon as I've gone through the recovery process. So have a wonderful night, everyone, and I intend to stay as focused as possible. Just enjoy the evening, and I'm going to leave it there. So thanks